the end of the day, layer twos were one of the most profitable narratives in the last crypto bull cycle. It's your boy Crypto Millie. I'm back with another one. In today's video, I just want to double down on the importance of some of these cryptocurrencies, some of my favorite cryptocurrencies, developing their own chains in layer two. So what we have here is the Jasmy chain. Okay, it's an Ethereum-based layer 2 solution. Jasmy chain is aiming for efficient and secure and cost-effective data transactions. And what these layer 2s do is they help Ethereum scale. They help Ethereum with scalability, with stuff like speed and also transaction fees. Developers want to build on Ethereum, but they do not want to deal with the transaction speed or the transaction fees. So that's when the layer twos come and they kind of like complement scalability for Ethereum without taking away from the security. So still offering the security that Ethereum would offer, but allowing it to be a little bit more scalable. And I think right now is the time to start lining up your chips for these projects that's rolling out these layer twos. Me personally, I like Shibarium and I also like Jasmy is rolling out a layer 2 to democratize data and also monetize data through DID and user data integration. Okay, so I think that this is changing the whole landscape of Jasmy. Now, I know that we were around the 2 zeros, and this is not specifically about price action, family, but this is about lining up yourself in a position to hold winners in the next crypto bull cycle. So as the layer 2 narrative starts to heat up, after the halving cycle and Ethereum rolls out 2.0 and the well, they got the new upgrades that they got coming out with ZK rollups and things like that, you'll start to see a lot of these narratives take off. And again, I think layer twos are one of the most looked at, invested in narrative going into the next bull cycle. Now, Jasmy itself also has its own product, the secure PC, high social engagement as far as the community, and they also have a utility and use case where you actually need the Jasmy token to interact with the Jasmy ecosystem. Not to add one of the most prominent teams in the crypto ecosystem. As far as Shiba Inu, they have a lot of developers moving over there. And what you want to pay attention to is the developer count in these ecosystems, because what the developer count tells you is that the ecosystem is growing. You want to invest into projects that you constantly see the developer count growing. I think a lot of people are buying dead projects, no developers there. It's kind of like an amusement park with rides and nobody riding the ride. You don't want to get involved in those type of projects. You want to involve into the project where you see mass developers actually building and developing. So I think that's going to be a huge narrative headed into the next crypto bull cycle. I think it's very important that you try as much as possible, right? Hustle, get your liquidity. But I think a goal, especially for Jasmy, is to have 1 million Jasmy tokens. My personal goal is 2 million because I feel like we'll see a lot of selling pressure at 25 cents and 50 cents. So I want to make sure that I have double the amount that it would take if Jasmy was able to hit $1. So my personal goal is 2 million Jasmy, maybe a little bit more, give or take. Depends on how I see the community interacting with the token, because maybe we get a lot of selling pressure at 25 cents, maybe get a lot of selling pressure at 50 cents. So you want to keep that in mind, that just because, we say, oh, Jasmy can go to $1, there's going to be steps in a process to get to $1 where people will start to take profits. Okay, so I want you guys to just keep that in mind. As far as the entire cryptocurrency ecosystem, I think that right now is the time to double down on your research, start putting away funds and getting ready for the halving cycle. Even if you're still on the sidelines, I think you can play around with it a little bit longer on the sidelines, but you need to start deploying. You need to start entering the market. The money is made in the accumulation cycle. The money is not made after the halving cycle. The money is made right now in the accumulation cycle. Metrics are down across the board. No one's talking about cryptocurrency. Everybody's calling it a scam. The views is down, the interest is down. This is where the millionaires are created and born. So you're starting to see it right now, man. AI, layer twos. You're seeing the narratives kind of like, you know what I'm saying, come about. So now that you kind of understand what narratives could possibly be the most productive as far as gains, now it's time to start picking the projects, the ones that you are drawn to as far as your interest. I can't tell you what to buy because this is not financial advice, but there's a lot of good projects out there. Okay, so I'm currently paying attention to Shibarium and I'm paying attention to Jasmy chain. This is what this video was about. I think this shows that layer 2 is going to be a huge narrative in the next cycle. Y'all let me know what y'all think about layer 2s, how it complements Ethereum, and what do you think about the Jasmy chain and Shibarium layer 2. Another thing I want to add is Shiba Inu is a meme coin. So Polygon, all those other layer 2s, they don't have the community engagement Shiba Inu has. Shiba Inu more popular than those cryptocurrencies. So when you add a layer 2 to that popularity, in my opinion, sky is the limit. And that's why I believe we will see massive burns. That's why I believe Bone will see massive utility. Because in my opinion, Shiba Inu still is a meme coin at heart, community-wise, but it now has a legit utility. Y'all let me know what y'all think about layer 2s, man. It seems to be a new narrative. It's your boy Crypto Millie. I'll see you in the next one.